Heard the mayor say it right there. You've been hearing Melissa say it all show. We've got heavy rain, flooding, wind gust in the forecast this week, and we know that there are some trees that are at risk at falling down in those conditions. We see these often in these storms. 11 Alive Teresa Bowles talked to an arborist about what you should and shouldn't be doing right now to protect your home. So Teresa, we know that you are live in the Avondale Estates area of DeKalb County, and crews, they are pruning trees today. What else can you tell us?
Well, Faith, if you know you have a tree to remove for this storm, it's too late. What you can do is move your belongings out of the way and have a plan if a tree falls. As big and tall as they may stand,
there's no tree in Atlanta that is built to stand up to 75-mile-an-hour gusts.
With wind gusts, trees falling somewhere is inevitable. Arborist Christy Bryant says it's a bit of a tall order to do something about it now, but planning ahead would have chipped a little less from the budget. The average tree removal cost is around $4 grand, and that kind of money doesn't grow on trees.
It is much more expensive to get the work done after the storm.
Bryant says you can, however, protect some of your other expensive property.
If you happen to have a car that has just general liability insurance, go get it away from trees.
Homeowners may be tempted to prune branches ahead of the storms. Bryant says that doesn't mean you're out of the woods.
They can very well buffer the winds off of our house to keep asphalt shingles attached. Those lower branches can actually stop a large branch from the top.
Here's what Bryant says to do if more than just a branch falls. First, you're responsible for whatever portion of the tree is in your yard. Next, call a tree company for bids. Collaborate with neighbors if parts of the tree are on their property. Then take photos. And a safety tip, she says you're barking up the wrong tree if you try to chop it up yourself. Leave this to the professionals.
We're the deadliest industry, and it's even more deadly after a storm. So we don't want Joe Blow homeowner out there without chainsaw chaps, eye protection, ear protection, head protection.
Another tip from Bryant, make sure you take photos of your home, yard, etc. before the storm so you can compare it to the damage after the storm.
Yeah, and Teresa, it's interesting. You brought us a story yesterday where some homeowners are dealing with this exact issue right now, right? Having to try to maybe cough up $3,000 or $4,000. Here's a question. Is there a particular tree that's more at risk, maybe a little flimsier than others that people should be looking out for?
There is, Faith. Bryant told me water oak trees. She said she's seen those trees go down more than any other species in the metro Atlanta area. Live in Avondale Stage, Teresa Bowles, 11 Alive News.